Hi.
Okay, we're live.
I am amongst the peonies from my garden.
I love those peonies. They're so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I only got 5. The frost, the last freeze killed everything, but these 5, and then I have these beautiful roses. It's just, oh my God, this just makes me so happy.
Oh,
Pure happiness, flowers.
they're gorgeous. I know. Everything's looking so beautiful today.
I know, full bloom, starting to be full bloom. It's wonderful after the winter.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a beautiful day today.
No, it was a chocolate chip cookie day, and so
I think it is.
let's make let's make
Let's make them. Yay.
these things. Now, I will say this. Um, chocolate chip cookies are American classic, right? And you can do them so many ways. I mean, I'm sure you have a million different ways you do yours, and sometimes, I like to add coconut to this or mix it up, add some walnuts, whatever. But my kids, as everyone knows, as I've stated a million times, are total purists. And they will not allow me to adulterate the chocolate chip cookie.
I would.
You would?
I would now.
Uh-oh. Did you hear that?
I would now. I heard that.
It says, what?
I would have let you adulterate the chocolate chip cookies now because I'm not 6 anymore.
And there you go.
Okay.
I think she begs to differ, but I appreciate that, Ronan. That's great. Open-mindedness.
That's it.
But
that's what we like.
The classic. Because then you can, spring from here and do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. But this thing is tried and true, and I like mine not too thin, not too thick. I don't like them too crispy, and I don't like them hard. I like them gooey and soft, but not too thin. You know what I mean?
Yep, me too. I'm in.
So I worked hard for this. Okay.
Someone's reminding us that chocolate chip cookies are apparently easily shipped. Even to the East Coast.
Does someone want to get a batch of them for some reason?
It sounds like someone's angling for a batch of cookies.
Well, if someone sent their address, perhaps we could send them.
You never know.
But these are so easy, you could make them yourself, and really, this is a classic. So, all right. So this piece of paper is really old and crumbly, and I will probably take a picture of it because it's, fun and falling apart, but it really works. I'm only going to make a half batch for the show today, but I will post the full batch, and the full batch makes probably about 4 dozen cookies. So this will make 2 dozen. Okay. I don't need any more than that right now.
I know. We don't need to tempt ourselves anymore.
Oh my God.
All day after day.
Oh my God. So I'm just going to, talk through drop cookie tips because you know what I mean? Like there are things to this drop kind of cookie that are different from, others. And you're the cookie master, so I can't wait until you make some of your super decadent and amazing ones. This crowd should know Debriana at Christmas time is like a cookie machine factory of
factory.
Like out of this world treats that she gives to people for Christmas, and it's truly wonderful.
Thank you.
So I can't wait for Christmas.
Well, let's just have the chocolate chip ones now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the wind is blowing my lighting thing here. Gaffer!
I know. Get the gaffer.
Oh, gaffer. Okay, I'm the gaffer. Okay, great. All right. So we're gonna put the we're gonna do the wet ingredients first.
Okay.
And that would be starting with, of course, room temperature butter. I'm again doing a half recipe. This calls for regularly 2 sticks. I'm going to do 1.
Okay.
We're going to do the math today so I don't screw up.
Cooking is math. It's a good tool to learn math by.
It's math and science, you
It
know?
absolutely is. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, who knew? Why didn't they just do cooking classes and correlate it? Why didn't they do that?
I don't know.
It would have been so much better.
It would have been more delicious, that's for sure.
It would have been fun. Everybody would have learned how to cook. What happened?
Will I be doing a special Christmas edition of Corona Kitchen on December 1st? It's possible if we're still here. That could happen.
If this is still going.
We have no idea. Well, I have to say, it takes me the better part of a week to make all the cookie doughs and then to bake them and then to decorate them. So it's a big process.
How many different cookies did you make this past year?
Last year, I think I made 14 varieties. Wow. And I probably had, I don't know, maybe 1,000 cookies. It's usually around 800.
That's incredible.
It's cray is what it is.
I know, when you get the bag of Debriana's cookies and you're like, oh my God. And each one is a different delight than the last.
Thanks. I've been making them for so many years. I actually have a method of how I do it, when I start, and I know exactly how long it's going to take.
Wow. Okay, so the second thing, so that's room temp. I don't even need to whip it. So normally it's, if you're doing a full batch, it's 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 cup of brown. I'm going to half it. So I'm going to do only the brown. Sometimes I only do brown sugar for these because I like that brown sugar buttery flavor myself.
Yeah, I think, well, it adds that softness to the.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm making sure to pack the brown sugar. And Debriana just gave me a trick before we started. If your brown sugar is hard as a rock, like mine was, you just put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds and it's completely soft now.
It was the only reason I had a microwave for years, but then I got rid of the microwave. So now I just put a small piece of bread or the end of an apple or something in with the brown sugar and then make sure it's closed tight and keep it in the fridge. And it always stays soft that way.
All right, so 3/4 of a cup for a half recipe right now is in there with the 1 stick of butter.
So you really are eliminating the white sugar right now.
Yeah, I'm not going to put any in the half batch. And sometimes, like I said, what I sometimes do is half brown sugar, half turbinado sugar, or I just kind of, the white sugar kind of ruins it for me. Yeah. Say that about a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, while you're doing that, I'll show everyone my t-shirt. Sister, Resistor, Persister t-shirt today.
Say that again.
I just showed everyone my t-shirt.
Oh, yay. Okay, so that's creamed together and it's looking really good. And then you want to add, normally for the full batch would be 2 eggs. I'm going to add 1 egg.
Because we're cutting everything in half, that fraction, 1/2.
Fractions, kids. Is anybody watching the fractions? And then it's 1 tablespoon of vanilla, but I'm going to put that in half. So what's that? What's half of a tablespoon?
Half a tablespoon.
I'm going to take a tablespoon and do half. Okay.
I don't know. I think, isn't a tablespoon 4 teaspoons?
I think you're right. I just did approximately a half of a tablespoon.
Well, that part doesn't have to be exact.
Okay, so you're going to cream this together with the egg.
I have 4 sisters. How many sisters do you have?
Me?
Yeah. Someone's asking.
I have technically 5 sisters. How many sisters do you have, Debriana?
Well, I had 5. Now I have 4.
But see, that's another thing we have in common, which is pretty wild. I grew up with 2, and then when I was in my 20s, when my dad married my stepmom, I inherited a lovely stepsister, and then my stepmom had 2 daughters, and so I have Emily and Abigail, who I don't know if you're watching, but I love you and I miss you. Call me. And they're wonderful, and they're young, in their 30s, late 20s, early 30s. They're young.
They're young. I know, young people.
So then we're gonna add the dry ingredients. Okay. Normally, and see, the thing with the drop cookie is the flour, because you really have to experiment. If you're high altitude, sea level, whatever, what is that perfect flour ratio that's going to get you that level of chewiness or crispness that you like? Because I hate an over-floured drop cookie. They're just like rocks.
Yeah.
And they taste bad. It's too much flour. But if you do too little, then you got like, lace.
Yeah, then they spread.
Yeah. Right? So, okay. So this with my recipe, tried and true one. Normally it's 2 cups and 1/4 flour. So I'm going to do 1 1/8. Yay!
1 1/8. That's very good.
Yay, I'm doing it right.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. 1 1/8. Yeah, that's the deal with that. And I think originally, I don't know what the Toll House cookie recipe is, but I've deconstructed that one. It doesn't work for me.
No, I've tried a bunch of different ones.
Okay, there's one. Now I'm going to do 1/2 quarter. That would be 1/8, right?
Correct. You are doing very well, Missy.
Yay! Because if I get it wrong, it'll be too hard. I don't want that. All right. Then it's so easy. 1 teaspoon salt. So what are we going to do? We're going to do 1/2 teaspoon.
1/2 teaspoon.
Which is 1/4 teaspoon. No. No.
1/2 teaspoon. Yes, it's 1/4. You are correct.
It's 1/2.
You just won your math lesson.
Oh my God! I still got it. Okay. And then it's so easy. Normally it's 1 teaspoon baking soda, and we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon.
1/2 teaspoons. Correct.
Yay! Oh wait, I can't forget the vanilla. I didn't put the vanilla.
You put it in.
Never mind.
Were you able to get the vanilla paste the other day?
They did not have it.
Oh man.
Have it.
I'm going to be really sad if we can't get that again.
I was so excited when you talked about it, and I'm just like, no. That it's gone. They don't have it.
Are they not going to carry it anymore?
I didn't ask, but I will next time I go in there. Maybe they were just out of it, because the baking part of the shelves, I noticed, were half empty.
Yes.
There's a chance that it's still going on, because I really wanted to try it, darn it.
I know.
Oh well. So I'm going to mix this dry ingredients till it gets incorporated into a nice dough, and then I add the chips.
Okay. Does that look like the right amount of flour?
Oh my God, there's really nothing better than the smell of chocolate chip cookie dough. I could eat this entire thing right now.
Yes.
I don't even.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily do vanilla from Vanilla Beans for this recipe, just because the vanilla is not the shining ingredient.
Yeah.
You know, like in the panna cotta the other day, it really was.
Well,
but
I'm going to make creme brulee next week probably, and I want to find it for that.
Yes.
Great.
That would be perfect.
So happily, I had in my freezer.
In your freezer? You had it in your
I had some Ghirardelli semi-sweet premium baking, and actually these they look like mini chips, but they're not. They're the regular size, but I've been using big chips the last few times, so these look tiny to me, but they are the regular.
Yeah. I know. I have too. I opened a regular bag of chocolate chips the other day. I was like, well, these look tiny.
So normally I just put 3/4 of a bag of the regular size of a, let's see, this is a regular 12-ounce bag.
Well,
I use 3/4 of it because I don't like too many chocolate chips, but I don't like too much. So I'm going to put, probably about half a bag, a little less than half a bag. And oh my God, that's just heaven right there.
That is heaven in a bowl right there.
Heaven. I like to refrigerate my dough. Do you?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It makes a big difference. We've talked about
it. Makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Because of the butter.
Yeah, the cookies will like flatten out if they're too warm.
Right. Shay. Who's out there? Who's out there? Hey, you guys. Look what I have.
Woo!
Oh, God. I think I still do treat them like they're sick sometimes.
Because you can't.
I'll just eat it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I literally take the bowl. I'm going to cover it in wax paper. Look at this. It's just perfect.
I want it.
Perfect. I'm going to cover it in wax paper. I'll probably refrigerate it for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll pop them into an oven 375 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. It depends. I don't know how your oven works, so you have to only.
This is how I do it. When cookies say 8 to 10 minutes, I check it at 4 to 5, and then I look at them.
Yeah.
And I'm really careful with the timer on cookies because 1 minute can make a difference. You can burn them.
It's so true with cookies. Oh, look at this. The dogs are the only ones with me right now.
Well, they're no dummies.
They're the only ones that care. Come
here. But they can't have chocolate chip.
Watch, she'll dance with me. Ready? Here. Monty, come up. Up. Up.
Oh, that dancing dog.
Okay, you can't have chocolate. No. We'll make you some dog biscuits. We're going to make dog biscuits.
We will do that, yes.
We might have a guest do it.
Yes, we might. And that reminds me, speaking of guests, we have a guest tomorrow.
Yeah.
A very interesting and fun guest. And he and his wife do amazing things. And they're going to cook for us, and don't miss it tomorrow.
It's going to be great. They are doing total Lord's work.
Total Lord's work. And they're doing it with cooking. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really excited to have them tomorrow. And anyway.
And we have some cool guests lined up. They're coming in now.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have Holly Lucas Alkali from Holly's Homegrown as a regular on Tuesdays, doing just complete here's the deal segment of how you do basic things and showing us her garden and just learning really the basics. It's going to be great and fun.
Yeah. What time tomorrow? I don't know. We're going to, we have to check their East Coast time. So I think they said between 5 and 7 works for them, which is earlier for us. So I think it's going to be somewhere around that 4 o'clock range.
They're doing work out of Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
So important in the New York tri-state area. And we're just really excited to have them on so they can tell their story. And maybe you'll be inspired to do what they do.
Yeah.
Which would be great.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my cookie story, and I'm sticking to it.
And your beautiful peonies. They're gorgeous. I got one bloom.
I'll pretend I'm a ballet dancer. Thank you. Oh,
You're welcome.
thank you.
Thank you. I will look for the picture of the cookies.
I will have a platter of cookies later, plus the recipe. Seriously, you can't go wrong with this. You'll eat the whole thing. They're also perfect for making ice cream cookie sandwiches with vanilla ice cream. Which we should make ice cream, Brianna.
Yeah, yeah. David's a good ice cream maker. I like making semi-Freddo. So yeah, we'll do that. Even though I won't eat it.
Really? Oh.
I like making it though.
It's so fun. Oh God, I love good ice cream.
Yeah.
Homemade.
Well, everyone have a great night tonight.
Have a good one and be strong, be safe.
Be a sister, resistor, persister.
Wear a mask. Wear a mask when you go outside.
Mange.